Hi, my name's Olivia. You can find me on Instagram at LivLovesThis. Now, a little bit about my skin. My skin is quite sensitive. It becomes sensitized really easily. It's quite reactive. It's really prone to redness. And I've got a combination skin type, which means that I get oily through my T-zone. So across my forehead, down my nose, down my chin. You can see now I'm starting to get that midday glow, which is more oil than anything else. But then across my cheeks and down around to my jaw, I get quite dry, quite dehydrated. It can look quite tight. It can look a little bit flaky at times as well. And at the moment I'm using a prescription Tret for my spots, which means that my skin is much drier than it usually is. I have to be really careful to use as many nourishing products as possible, as many hydrating products, but I don't want to compromise my skin at all. I want it to be all really hydrating, but really gentle. So Hydrating very kindly sent me a couple of their products to try out. Hydrating is a Japanese skin company. They're actually the #1 skincare company in Japan. And for good reason too. All of their products are formulated with hyaluronic acid, which I love personally. Hyaluronic acid, it can hold up to 100 times its own weight in water, which means that it really binds moisture to the skin and it holds it. So it's not just about surface hydration. It's not just about like putting a balm on and then the top of the skin will be nice and moisturized. It's about the deeper layers. So you get that really nice kind of plump, supple skin, which is what we all want. So first off, they sent me this product here. This is, I don't know if you can see it there, this is the Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. It's all in one, which I don't really know what that means, but this is their only cleanser in the range. And it's, I'll tell you what it says on the back, gentle, foaming and creamy. So when I saw foaming on the list, I thought, oh, maybe that's not going to be for me. It might be too drying, it might be too stripping, it might be aimed at more like acne kind of oily skin types. But I was wrong. This is actually really, really gentle. So it doesn't contain any SLS. There's no soap in there, which is normally what you get in foaming products. So there's nothing that's stripping the skin. It's really, really gentle. I like to use this as either a second cleanse on an evening after I've actually taken my makeup and my SPF off, or I like to use it in the morning as a first step. That's my favourite time to use it because it's really refreshing. The skin's really comfortable afterwards, but there's no residue. There's no like stickiness on your skin. It just feels really calm, really soft, really supple. That's a great one. My favourite product personally is this one. This is the Skin Plumping Gel. This is basically like a glass of water for your skin. It's such a lovely product. I don't know if you can see it there, if it'll show up very well on the camera. But it's a really, really thin, lightweight gel. So it pretty much rubs into the skin into nothing. But you can see it's almost like, yeah, I don't know if you can see it there. It's almost like I've just poured water directly onto my hand. And it is lovely. I can use this morning or night, even over my Tret. It's hydrating enough actually. It plays really, really well under makeup, so I don't get any interference from it or anything like that. It's just a really lovely product. It's got a real silky feel to it. Some hyaluronic acids can feel really sticky, like they don't dry on the skin properly. This doesn't. This rubs in, it pretty much disappears. I don't know if you can see it there yet. It's just such a lovely, lightweight product. I'm not going to let that go to waste. I'm going to rub it into my hands. But it's easily my favourite. It plays well, it hydrates, it plumps, it makes your skin look glowy, but it's not in any way greasy. So where I get oily throughout the day on my T-zone, this doesn't make it greasier. It doesn't make it any oilier. It's just nice and comfortable and fresh. So I completely recommend both products, but the moisturiser is the one for me. Thanks.